Yo, what's up people? Welcome back to the Nerd.crate to the first episode of Summaries. Just a small review format that I didn't even think of it. I was contacted by my follower, Gavin Sappet, I believe it was. Yeah, that's correct. I just had to look up his commentary. He asked and also said that he misses my reviews in English, and if there would be a possibility to have maybe a small segment where I just talk about the last figure to summarize it. And so here we are. It will only be a small bit. These will be the English bits that I will do, and I hope you can find some enjoyment in that. There won't be the full extent of the figure that we will talk about now that you see, the Newage Toys X Ymir. It will just be a summarization. So that's how the episode or the series name came to be. If you want everything, a transformation guide, how the accessories work, even though it's German, but if you want to see the full review, you can check it out up there. But now we will talk just slightly, shortly about Newage Toys H44EX Ymir, their G1 toy deco version of their Grimlock. And the only thing that I can say is pretty much copy myself when I talk about it in the final score segment. It's a hard thing to rate this once you had the cartoon version. I had the cartoon version on my channel. I had this as a loan. I was very happy about it, and this figure struck me right off the bat. You know, you had amazing engineering. This tail section, for example, in the transformation. It's super simple, but at the same time so impressive how it actually folds into this foot or the upper body. This is only the masterpiece Grimlock Transformation, or the Grimlock Transformation. There's pretty much now a, let's call it a status quo for a transformation for him, right? And this one follows it and has it compressed down into legend scale, which is amazing. And the original, the normal standard Ymir was great at that already. The transformation was a lot of fun. The engineering works right off the bat. Every joint in here, there's no looseness in it, to finish up my sentence. There's everything in it that you want and then some, because the usual problem that I always encountered with Newage toys, namely the loose thigh joint up here, which likes to wobble around quite a bit, is done. It's not in here. Everything is stiff, but not too stiff. It's just the right amount of stiffness, to call it that way. And this comes down to the rest of the whole figure, actually, because to me, G1 is a childhood dream. I love the G1 Transformers cartoon. I grew up on it, so much that I pretty much, adore deeply to my heart the '86 Transformers movie. But at the same time, the cartoon is flawed significantly. There are so many cell animation errors and cut problems, audio problems, plot problems, nothing that really, I don't know, kind of goes neatly into each other for multi-part episodes, and the few multi-part episodes that there are aren't anywhere referenced again. You know, there's a lot of problems. We think about this in a very, let's call it like that. It sounds harsher than it's meant, you know? We think about this as a very lovable experience. We put this on a pedestal, on a big one that is, and that is not a problem. It was our childhood, but the show was flawed. And the cartoon characters were introduced to us, but still, they were bland. And the first Grimlock by Newage Toys was great, but it had the bland cartoon deco. And this just does it better. That's what I said in my German review. You have a very hard time to rate something at the second go around better than the first time. Right now, I think actually that I should have actually rated the color a point down so I could put this up a little bit higher, because this is the superior version. this really is the superior version, because you have all the articulation of it with the glorious temples here over on the chest, on the legs, on the thigh, on the back, and also of course on the dinosaur part, with some really small bits where you think, couldn't have they maybe done with that, like the flames for the sword. They gave him the G1 sword. That's all good and fair, but at the same time, again, the flame is also pretty much a standard for Grimlock, right? So that's just a slight bit of a bummer. But at the same time, this thing is just so amazingly done, with the gold chrome, with the gunmetal on here, with the gunmetal on there, everywhere. Gold under the translucent piece in here. The articulation for the mouth works here. We have the exchangeable eye color in here. The articulation is just amazing for a bot of this size. In scale in the universe, not in here, but you know what I mean. We have a rocker to the inside, but we have nothing for the outside. But it's a plateau feed, so you can still have a great deal of a running pulse, and you have an ab crunch that still works to a certain degree. Then it breaks apart, you know, but it's still at that angle, it still works. And this pretty much stands for the whole figure. That this is quite an accomplishment in terms of where Legends has come to. And maybe I'm gonna do smaller videos of this also in the future, like for the X David that I still got here. But for the future and for now, I think this is it. I didn't mean to do it that long, but it's the first one, and I wanted to give you a few of my thoughts, and I hope you enjoyed. And there are no cuts whatsoever in this, just my plain thoughts in English. And I hope you enjoy this video. And Newage Toys Ymir, and I hope I see you soon. Be good and be well. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.